Hey guys, John Adams, Modern Design Aquascaping. Our team builds custom ponds, fountains, and waterfalls out of natural stone and wood. My goal, educate and inspire the entire universe about ponds and water features. Today's video is another episode of our water feature design series, and it's all about sunny beaches. Yes, I did just say that because beaches are one of the most amazing interaction areas that you can put on a water feature. We've been out here near Denver, Colorado, building this massive recreational swim pond, and so we started shooting a how to install an amazing beach video a few days back, and now we're going to translate that into a video so that you understand how to build an amazing beach on your next water feature project. Thanks for tuning in. We put the underlayment below the liner to protect it from sharp objects in the soil. We also put it over top of the liner in the beach because we want the kids to be able to dig down in the sand and really truly treat it like a natural beach. So the depth of sand in combination with that protective layer gives me confidence that when the little guys show up with their shovels, we don't have anything to worry about. We're going to use a big log in the back of the feature to hold the sand back. It's about 24 inches tall. What that's going to do is it's going to create a barrier between the soil and the sand. The sand is going to come all the way up to the top of the log, and that's going to give it a nice natural look. Where do you go into the wilderness and see a water feature that doesn't have wood elements in it? Fallen trees, stumps, things that have grown out of the side of the pond. It just makes it look more like nature. We're going to use this smaller piece of wood to create a barrier, and then we're going to use a fabric and a foam to seal it up tight so that the sand doesn't migrate its way down into the lower section of the pond too quickly. All of the underlayment serves dual purposes. One of the things it does, like I mentioned before, is that it protects the liner itself from sharp objects in the ground. Another thing that it does is it protects the liner from burrowing insects and rodents. Here and check out this sand. It's amazing. It's a crushed granite, and it's not like your funky beach sand that you normally get. I see a lot of people try to use this beach sand, and man, it just doesn't. It blows out into the pond, it makes a mess, it turns this dust cloud. Look at this, it's super small. You can see the size compared to my fingernails. I'd say it's probably a 1/16 of an inch to an 1/8 of an inch gradient, but man, it's gonna pack in really nice. It's gonna be soft on the feet. The kids are gonna have a blast with it, and it's not gonna all wash out all the time into the pond. So, one of my favorite things about water features is where people interact, where the kids are gonna hang out, where the parents are going to hang out, the pets are going to come. It's where people spend time. That's what I want this beach to look like. I'm just playing in the sand. You filming? Oh, he's filming. Sorry, I was playing in the sand. Mesmerized. Squirrel. Sun shining on me. It's a beautiful day. Guys, I just wanted to come over here to the beach area because if you look at our schematic of this layout, this beach is way off in the far corner, and it would definitely be a bunch of dead space over here where things settled out, and instead it's this amazing beach. So in thinking beach, the water levels are very, very low in here. I like the sand to come right up out of the beach so that the kids can actually play in this stuff and do their thing, and it's not all underwater. So the water line coming around and giving us a nice curvature in here, and then we have a jet coming out from under this stone. We have a jet coming out here. These are all reduced down to 1 inch because we want lots of velocity. I want stuff to push out. Now you've got a big drop off that's about maybe 5 to 6 feet of a vertical stone wall right on the outside of the beach area where the kids can just dive out into the water. What's important there is all of this push coming in from this side is going to allow debris to just drop out of suspension over the edge of the beach into that area. But guess what? There's bottom jets down there pushing that way, again, to move the debris from the bottom towards the biological filter. Just think like something that's in the water that wants to sink. Where are you going to sink at? Once you figure that out, you know where to put your jet. That's what we're doing everywhere. We've got jet over there, we've got a jet over here, we've got a jet over there. All of this is shoving water in that direction. That one's buried in the sand. They each have a long piece of 2-inch flexible pipe. So if we get in here and find that we have a dead area after the pond's functioning, all we've got to do is dig up a little sand and readjust those pipes to put them exactly where they go. So think like 6 inches below water level, pointed slightly upwards. Think like a leaf that wants to sink to the bottom of the pond. All of this will help you design the right places to put your jets in order to maximize the whole flow of the entire thing. So the debris that's coming from the jets up on the beach is just simply cruising across the surface here. And if it gets the desire to drop over the edge down there off this big rock bluff, you actually have jets there and there to stir this debris back up and put it into motion again. So guys, this is kind of the finish line for our beach area, and I want to point out some things that are really important to me artistically, besides just that it looks great to have the beach that comes right up. But the sand at the beginning is almost 24 inches thick and it tapers down. So I see this in my head that we rake out the sand. What I want here, I've got a straight line across the back. What I really want to see is that when the water comes up to full in this pond, that we have a curved water line across this beach area. That just requires the sand to be shaped out a little bit so that you've got a bit of a bend. So much more beautiful artistically. You're gonna have to stay tuned until the Colorado water feature videos get done in order to see this thing in all its glory. But I'm pointing this stuff out because it's important. We've got a jet, our water level is very low on the bottom of this rock. We've got a jet that pushes water out underneath here. So we're pushing from this side. We've got a couple of jets, that one's actually buried. Again, we've set the jets in this beach down 6 inches below water level, pointing slightly upward. What that's gonna do is it's gonna push all the junk out of here so that it's always clean for the kids and they can really enjoy themselves in the beach area. The water out here at the very end, it's probably only this deep. It's shin deep. We got maybe 16 inches of water in here. It's not the ocean. The point is, the kids got a place to play. The parents can come in here, stick their lawn chairs in the water, have their drinks and their koozies. It's just a big interaction area on the edge of this pond. I'm super excited about it. I hope this is inspiring to you to put some sort of a beach area into your next water feature project. Guys, I appreciate you sticking with us. Give us a thumbs up, tell us you love it, subscribe to our channel, comment down below, ask me any questions that you have. I've seen some really big, amazing beaches on water feature projects, and if there's anything you want to know about, I'm happy to share it with you. Thanks for sticking around.
What do I believe? What makes me feel it? To